Hey guys, Storm Chaser Zach Walters here. Kind of bringing some unfortunate news out of Lee County, Alabama. The latest reports coming from the coroner's office is multiple fatalities in Lee County, Alabama, after a very large and deadly tornado passed through the area this afternoon. So very unfortunate stuff coming from southeastern Alabama. Um, you know, Being a storm chaser, it's one of the hardest things you have to do is unfortunately deal with the aftermath of very large tornadoes. Here in front of you on the screen uh, are the four separate radar that was the strongest at the time of passing through Lee County. Up here, if you follow my cursor up here on the top left, this is the reflectivity radar. This is the basic radar everybody sees. And this is what we call a hook echo. You can see the storm wrapping around itself and producing that hook. That is just textbook large tornado. That is just as textbook as it gets with that huge hook right there. If you go to the right here, this is velocity. This tells us exactly where the rotation was, and again, pretty strong rotation right at the tip of that hook, right where that tornado would be, where it's circled in blue. And then, of course, the coefficient. This is a debris ball, pretty wide debris ball. It's very unfortunate. And the credit for this radar goes to James Spann on Twitter. He was the one that was able to capture all these radar images for us. Again, that's James Spann on Twitter. But again, very unfortunate. Multiple fatalities in Lee County, Alabama from the tornado. When radar was going through, it was pushing to northeast, going very quickly, 60 miles an hour. This was a fast-moving tornado. We do have some pictures coming into us and coming into me, and I appreciate everybody's photos. The one photo we saw that was very impressive was a very wide tornado. It was a huge wedge tornado, was not small at all, and it might have took a direct hit into the Smiths, other known as Smith Station area. This is right on the border of Alabama and Georgia. There's Columbus, Georgia right there. But Smith Station took probably a direct hit or at least very close to it. Right now, we do not have all the information on the fatalities. We don't know exactly where the fatalities are located, and we don't know the amount of fatalities. We just know that the coroner was reporting multiple fatalities. First responders, over 200 current first responders, as well as the Alabama National Guard, are out doing search and rescue. We really hope that a lot of people were able to get to their safety areas, get to their shelters. It's unfortunate to hear the amount of fatalities that we already have, but hoping that no one else succumb to injuries, hoping everybody who is injured gets the help they need, but there are first responders out there. A big problem with this system is that when this tornado came through, this was a tornado emergency when it came through. There was actually a second tornado confirmed on the ground that came through the same exact area. So those people that were just hit by a very large tornado turned around and had another tornado on the ground in the same area. So people were actually outside checking damage probably when that second tornado came through. So very unfortunate stuff. We're not even sure if the original tornado that you see right here on radar was the tornado that did the multiple fatalities, or if it was the second tornado that came through. We are just not sure yet. However, the Lee County Coroner's Office is reporting multiple fatalities in Lee County, Alabama. That's southeastern Alabama. Our thoughts and our prayers, my thoughts and prayers are going to everybody in Lee County, and to the first responders out there working in the rain and the storms, trying to get everybody to safety and help those injured. Keep checking back. If you live in this area, there's still severe storms popping up. We still have a long night of severe weather. But again, my thoughts and prayers are with Lee County, Alabama, and I'll see you guys soon.